I'm depressed. I'm sad. You need to come back in here and love me. And he had these long nails. I can remember what his hands feel like to like spread my, and for him to try and stick his finger of me, he would get me to reciprocate the same feelings. And so I can remember sticking my hands like into his shorts. And eventually he would start taking me back to his bed and I'd with him every night. I think when I was 12, I had my first, and it was from him performing sex on me. And when I did, I remember him looking up at me. Did you enjoy that? Did you like that? Like I said, it eventually got to the point where it was just, he was obsessed with it. There was a jar of Vaseline next to his bed. And I remember seeing this Vaseline for years, and it just disgusted me because I could see the grooves in it from where he had stuck his fingers in to use his fingers on me in the past. He eventually convinces me to let him me. And I remember being there at 12 years old, almost 13, and I'm like on his bed, on my hands and knees on the edge of his bed. And, I remember feeling his finger with a bunch of lube kind of like wipe me down on my, and he proceeds to me. I remember how it feels, and I could hear him. I could feel his hands on my hips, like holding me still. I remember when he was finished, I can hear like the exhaustion in his like demeanor and his breath. He wipes me up with this towel. At 12 years old, I go back and I go sit on his toilet, and I go and sit there for 10 minutes to get everything else out of my body. And at that point, I was pretty convinced my life was over.